Hello and welcome to United Pulse. Before the game started, there were a lot of questions being raised that Ten Hag's job is at stake. Even before the game started, everybody was talking that getting Ruud van Nistelrooy uh, as a coach is one of the indications that maybe the board is preparing for a plan B in case the new season with Ten Hag doesn't go as planned. There were a lot of questions being raised that maybe the board doesn't trust Ten Hag going into the next season. Personally, I don't want to believe that because otherwise I feel the board will not be so active in the transfer window. Secondly, I believe such news creates a lot of toxicity. I just want to be positive especially at such an early stage of the season. Talking about the game, Ten Hag already mentioned in his press conference before the game that his team is not 100% ready. And you could see that from the game itself. What he meant by his team not being ready, only he knows. But I feel like it showed in the first half that maybe there are a few things which are missing in the jigsaw puzzle that Ten Hag is trying to create. The starting lineup that he chose gave that impression as well. Maguire was starting, probably because Delete was not 100%. He just joined in. Mazraoui just joined in. I wasn't expecting him to play as well, but I believe there was no other choice. He had to play. And then he took him off, I think, late 60 minutes or 70 minutes as well. So the team is not ready yet. That's for sure. But it's not that there is, it is going to take time. I feel the team did show that it's in the progression of something which we can actually look up to going through the season. And I'm quite hopeful for it. And I want to be hopeful at least at the start of the season. The first half was exactly what we expected. Looking at the starting lineup, as I mentioned in my previous video, that I probably believe that he will start Bruno Mount together. And that is something that happened. Rashford played. I didn't wanted him to play, but it's the coach's decision. And if the manager wants to play Rashford, he will play him. And he looked as usual. He wasn't 100%. And one thing that I did notice is that Rashford doesn't have that pace that he showed in his early games. In the last two seasons, I personally feel that maybe there is an injury that nobody's talking about, which is not mentioned, or something is going on, but Rashford doesn't feel that he have the same pace that he had in his early ages. So, and he's not old; he's still young. So he should have that pace. So I don't know why, but I strongly feel that he has some sort of an injury that maybe he is hiding, or maybe the manager is hiding. But there is something going on because this is not the Rashford that I know. He lost the ball so many times on pace. It's not that like okay, 1-to-1 you lose the ball or the defender comes and defends the ball. He lost the ball on pace. That is something that I personally feel should not happen with Rashford. We missed a lot of chances, but at the same time, I see it as positive because you only miss chances when you create chances. So I feel like it is really positive that we created a lot of chances. We were quite active in pressing in second half. Xerxe opened his account on his debut, which was a really good thing, and not just a good thing. I think it was very important for him to score in his first game because it will give him that confidence. I think it was very important that Xerxe scored on his debut because now I believe that he will have much more confidence than he would have if he didn't score. And it was really important. I feel like it was a very good decision to not start Xerxe because even though I felt like there was no other choice instead of Xerxe starting because we didn't had a proper number 10 or a center forward, a proper center forward. But still, it was his first game. He just arrived on Tuesday, and if he didn't played well in the first half, maybe it would have destroyed his confidence. And that is one of the things that I feel like it was good that Ten Hag didn't start him. And previously, I was contemplating, and this is one of the reasons why I didn't wanted to make a video straight after the game, because I was trying to organize my thoughts and really evaluate all the decisions that the manager made, why he made, and was it a good decision or not. And looking back, I feel not starting Xerxe was a really good decision. Onana made some great saves. He looked sharp, which is really good. And I feel like it would be very important throughout the season if Onana is sharp throughout the season. He had a few long balls here and there, which were not quite accurate and all that. But it's fine as long as he's taking care of the goal. That is the most important thing. If he is making saves, which are important, that is the most important thing. A lot of people are also blaming Bruno for missing a couple of chances, but I have to give it to Leno. He closed down Bruno extremely well. And it is not easy when you're one on one in front of a goal and the keeper is right in front of you. It's a 50-50. It's very easy to say it when you are sitting in front of a TV, but when you are on the pitch, you have hardly half a second to make a decision. And it could either go this way or that way. How the goalkeeper is going to react, how you are going to react, how the ball is coming on your feet. So there are a lot of if and buts. So that's why I'm not gonna blame Bruno for missing two chances, because it wasn't as clean as people assume it to be. So overall, I personally feel like there were a lot of good things, positive things from the game. And I feel like it is really important that United keep on taking 3 points regardless of how the game goes. It's important that we don't lose important points from games such as this, because let's be honest, this season a lot of mid-table teams have upped their games. Aston Villa, West Ham, Newcastle, these teams are no longer mid-table teams. They're all trying to be top half teams. So it's really important we win such games. It's really important that we press and try not to lose points from games such as Fulham and even Newcastle and all that, because all of these teams have uh, invested good money in their teams. So I believe that it was a really good and important match for United going into the season, winning this game, especially when a lot of our players are not back yet. A lot of our players are not 100% in their fitness. They haven't trained with the team properly. So winning this game gave us a little bit of time to get our preparations ready for the next game. So that's all for today, folks. I hope that we are on the same page. Let's try to be a little bit more positive. Let's see how the season develops. Let's see. We still have 1.5 week of transfer window left. I hope we can make a few more investments. I hope we can get Ogate or someone in the defensive midfield. I hope we can invest a little bit on left back, and maybe if we can get one or two additions, if we can let go of some deadwood, I think that would be a really good start for the season. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And until next time, see you.